Hi, I'm reading a book about Booker T. Washington. Well, it's not really about him. It's about a book he wrote, I think, called Character Building, and it talks about what kind of person you should become. So, 174 days ago, on March 29th, 2013, 12:27 a.m. That's at midnight. I wrote this out. Good speech, good deeds, good manners, knowledge and wisdom. And why does he do good deeds? All right. Now, I wrote this out before I read the Booker T. Washington book because I just started reading Booker T. Washington maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe 1 week ago. And one funny part about Booker T. Washington, which I sort of changed, it says, a button is not that expensive. It's very cheap. And he mentions that a housekeeper or a young girl with an apron that has a hole in it gives the wrong impression. And then he talked about buttons again, and it just put my mind together. I said, a young girl with a button missing from her blouse would really give the wrong impression. So how to become a person of a great character? He recommends that you never sit still. You're always busy. I mean, it's okay to rest. Like he says, don't go out at night. Same advice as my grandfather. Don't go drinking. Don't go gambling. Don't go see the prostitutes. Oh, the prostitutes are around you, by the way. Even if you don't know where they are around you somewhere. He doesn't recommend living in the city because of all the negative influences. He recommends living in the country. And he talks about school teachers working for $5 a month and others working for 15 and 13 and 12 and the school year was only 3 months. And so he said that the first objective of a school teacher was to make it 8 months or make it 4 and 5 and 6 months. But he said that when he started his school, an old lady brought him 6 eggs, and he said that's the way to really start something. Let the community support you. At the same time, you need to be skilled as a carpenter so you can build something, a building. Tell them we really do need a building for it, because he talked about some of them started teaching underneath a tree. So you need to start somewhere. I heard about the greatest teacher, wasn't it Jesus? And he was traveling on foot all over the place. So I heard. And then other people, or another book mentioned that he didn't travel that many miles. Everything was on foot, so probably the whole world has heard about him. Most of the world. And this guy only traveled in a local area, right? Somewhere, I don't know, what's the radius or what's the diameter of the area he traveled in. So I do good deeds because I believe in karma, or in the Bible it's called sowing and reaping. If you do good, you beget good. Up to a year ago, before I got Baker acted, I used to be, oh, I'm very intelligent. I'll find a way to irritate the spouse because she doesn't want to give me sex, or because she doesn't want to give me she doesn't want to support my goals and my dreams. For instance, they were paying $167 a month for karate, Mile High Karate. It has 3 teachers. And you could pay $1 million for karate. I would love it. Except for karate goes against Tai Chi principles. Where in karate your arm is straight. In Tai Chi you always keep it bent a little. So in karate you punch like this. Tai Chi would be more like this. I mean you could punch like this in Tai Chi Chuan also. It's just it's like this. The main thing is the bent elbow. In Tai Chi they call it keep a drop of water there. Sheriff's civil process. Interesting. Hi.
Daniel?
Yes.
How you doing today?
Fine.
Well, you got relaxation right there, huh?
Oh, this is my lifestyle.
Buddy, what's going on, huh? What's going on, huh? What you doing, huh? You don't bite, does it?
It's a girl.
Oh, girl. Hey there. How are you? You're out here in the shade, too, aren't you? Let's say a subpoena for you here.
Interesting.
Yeah, it looks like a criminal subpoena in the interest of C.O.R., a child. C.O.R.
I don't know what that's for.
Looks like a domestic, it's all right. It's a domestic battery. Were you involved in that as a witness or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It says, looks like you got to be in court on the 26th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the courthouse in DeLand.
Will you come pick me up?
No, not us.
If I
You don't have means of transportation? No. I'm going to give you a number here then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, today is 19th. Let's see what he's got on here. Underline this number right here.
Mm-hmm.
It says upon receipt of the subpoena that you have to call that number at that extension and talk to them, tell them that you got the subpoena and let them know what your dilemma is. And they should be able to make some kind of arrangements for you to get there. You know where the courthouse is in DeLand?
Yeah, I got married there. I don't recommend getting married there though, because you got to strip and then.
Oh, do you really?
Oh yeah, more the belt and the shoes.
Right,
and
right, yeah, to get inside the place.
It's just easier if I tell everybody, just get married in a notary.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. It's much easier.
But I don't have a phone either.
Oh, you don't?
No.
You don't have a car either?
No.
Anybody in your family here got one?
Yeah, the wife has a car, but she's at work until 6.
Yeah.
She gets here at 6:30 or so.
Maybe you can hook up with a friend or something, maybe.
Oh no, I don't have any friends. Yeah. Once you get married, you don't have friends.
Yeah, that's true.
Once you get married, you don't have friends.
Yeah.
She doesn't like.
Yeah. Doesn't like the social stuff. Huh?
Yeah. But all right,
but give them a call, see what they can do about it.
If I don't do it, I get arrested, right? Or something. I get arrested if I don't go. Or
they'd probably put an order to show cause on you. You'd have to go before the judge and tell him why you didn't show up.
Right.
But I think this here is
call this number. 64.
Yeah. This here is a. Yeah, it's actually a trial. You got to testify on that day. So.
Okay, so just show
but
up.
But you can call the state attorney's office and talk to this state attorney too. Tell her I got the subpoena. I'd love to be there, but I have no way to get there.
Right.
And maybe she could set something up for you to make sure you're there that day.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. This number. Yeah.
Yeah, you can call that number once you get receipt of this, and then if you want to talk to this person, you can ask for the state attorney's office. If you even dial 822-6400, just say, connect me to the state attorney's office. Then it'll go to the state attorney's office, just ask for Jill Fitzgerald. Yeah, talk to her. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, sir. Have a good day.
Likewise, sir. Well, let's see. Witness Subpoena Criminal Division in the Circuit Court. Case number: assault, domestic battery, All right, it was a 17-year-old young man, so I've heard. His grandmother came to drop him off. The grandmother is driving. Apparently, the mother didn't want the boy to have the what? He didn't want the boy to have the cell phone. And so they got out of the car, they put his things across the street where he was going to start apparently living. But then the boy and the mother started arguing for the cell phone. The mother apparently got in the car and walked away, and apparently he had the phone. And before that, they had been like, give me the phone, and she was moving her hands and walking away. And you cannot take the phone from somebody unless you, I would say, throw them to the ground, and then you could take the phone away. Maybe, if you're stronger, right? Or if you know how. But since they were both standing up, she just kept on walking away from him, and then he couldn't get the phone from her. But that's called domestic violence. So what happened next was the police were oh yeah, so he got the phone. And this is the part that she yelled when she got in the passenger's and drove off. The grandmother drove off. Apparently the mother yelled, "I love you." The grandmother is silent during all of this. And then I heard a boom. And then the grandmother stopped and called the cops. And that boom was apparently the cell phone hitting the side of the car. But it didn't happen until after the mother said, "I love you." All right, so I gotta go to court, or I get in some sort of trouble. This is because I hang out in my hammock a lot of the times, you know. But I mean, I'm sure they love each other. It's just the day that they were acting up. What I would have done as a mom is, what? I would have told them I paid for it if she did. And if she didn't, and let's say he had a job and he paid for it, well, at 17 I'd let him keep it, but what do I want his cell phone for, you know? I wouldn't argue about a cell phone. Oh, welcome, little kitty. All right, so I gotta be somewhere. Talk to you later. Bye.